Well, there's people screaming.
Yeah, that means it's scary.
It can't be. It can't be that scary, Cody.
No, it's really
It's not scary.
Disney World, the greatest theme park of all time. Though, I mean, Epic Universe could raise Universal up a little bit. I mean, that's all I'm saying, man. Home to amazing rides, extremely overpriced food, and Disney adults.
Says here you weigh 1,002.
This park is like no other, except for Epic Universe. So because of that, I'm going to be spending the next 7 days in Disney World, going to all the parks, and also going to a water park too, because why not? Let's go.
Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet?
Today is the day we started the trip. I loaded the stuff into the car.
Oh my gosh, it's so heavy.
I loaded the stuff into the car, and we embarked on our journey. Our 10-hour journey to Orlando, Florida. Now, I know some people in the audience might be thinking that doesn't sound like that would be worth it. And you'd be right, it sucked. Thankfully, though, it was just one day we had to travel. Because the next day, we got to actually do something in the parks. Kinda. Alright, before I start talking about, well, you know, I do want to quickly bring up something, and that's that I didn't record a ton of the stuff on the trip, which means that I only have a few rides recorded, and sadly, nothing at Typhoon Lagoon was recorded. Anyways, we actually got to have a free visit to one of the water parks at Disney World, and we decided to go to Typhoon Lagoon, and I spent the entire time there sitting in the wave pool. I almost drowned like 20 times, by the way. It was great. This was also the first night that we actually got to sleep on Disney property, and more specifically, the Kidani Village Hotel at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. This hotel room was absolutely insane. It had multiple bathrooms, multiple bedrooms, a full walk-in shower, a full kitchen, multiple unfolding beds, and multiple TVs. All in one hotel room. But I highly doubt anybody is here to watch me review a hotel room, so let's go ahead and get into day 3. Which is when we actually start going to the parks. The first park that we decided to go to during this trip was Hollywood Studios. Very good choice for a first park. The first ride we went to was Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which was also a very good choice for a first ride. I didn't record it though, so, you know. The next ride I went to was Rise of Resistance, which I still think is one of the best rides in any theme park. And I did record it. Which also means that I recorded the drop on the ride. So, the drop on this ride is like 10 feet, by the way. I then got some blue milk. Yep, that is an actual thing. I then went to the Toy Story Land, which had this really cool looking Mr. Potato Head animatronic.
What are you looking at, you hockey puck?
However, the Toy Story Land didn't really have a lot, except for some extremely long lines.
I think that was the scariest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
So we decided to go back to the Star Wars Land, do a couple more rides we hadn't done yet, and go back to the hotel room. Until later in the afternoon, me and my family decided to go to Epcot, where we got to use a little something known as after hours. Since my family was staying in a nicer hotel, we got to have some perks, one of which being after hours, where we got to stay in the parks for an extra 2 hours some nights. Because of this, I was able to go on the Ratatouille ride. How was it?
I mean, it's alright, like...
I didn't like how many screens that they used on the ride, but most of the ride was just fine. Didn't mind it that much. This was also the first day I bought something. I got this little astromech that came in a mystery box, being the box on the left. I don't remember the name of the astromech I got. It was like M5K7 or something like that. I don't fully remember, but it's pretty cool. It was $20. It wasn't a bad deal for an action figure like this. I mean, matches up pretty well with the vintage ones. I bought another one of these later on, but you're gonna have to wait to see that one. This was the day that we went to the Magic Kingdom. The first day, I mean. We also decided to take the monorail today, which was pretty cool. I liked it. The first ride we went on today was Pirates of the Caribbean, which is a slow-moving boat ride with a drop. Yes, I recorded it.
Hold on. Oh, flashbang. Here we go.
Thankfully, I didn't get too wet on this. However, after the drop, there's a little scene of a pirate ship firing at a fortress, and whenever a cannon hits the water, a geyser of water shoots up. I think you can probably see where I'm going with this. After that, we hit up another classic, the Haunted Mansion, which was getting renovations, which is why it looks so, stupid right now. We went on some other rides that aren't as interesting, like the Carousel of Progress and the People Mover. After that, we decided to go to something pretty cool, actually. We went to the Beacon Barrel, which is a new restaurant that just opened at the Magic Kingdom a couple months ago, and it was awesome. And it's also where I got this sick-looking pirate mug. Come on, that's pretty cool, right? That is where day 4 left off, and day 5 started, which is gonna be one of the biggest days for this entire trip. We started off today at Epcot, going to a Frozen ride. Oh, and if you're wondering why I decided to record this one, I think you might as well just see for yourself. I also went on Test Track, but for some reason the only thing that I recorded was this.
What about this one?
Yeah, I don't really know what I was thinking there. So look at this cool thing that I got yesterday, but I forgot to talk about. It's a Haunted Mansion thing, and it lights up, and it's the Doom buggy. Come on, that's pretty cool, right? This was also the second day we got to use After Hours, which was pretty cool. And it's also how I was able to get this amazing image. Don't worry, I'll give you some context. Some of my family members and I had a fast pass for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train in around 20 minutes, and we decided to go on Pirates to pass some time. While in the queue, we were talking about what to do for the picture, and I guess someone brought up getting a whole boat to ourselves, and a cast member heard us. We got an entire boat to ourselves during the ride. It's also how I got this footage.
Put up your flashlight! Put up your flashlight!
Sadly, I don't have footage for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, but it's a pretty good ride. I like it a lot. I also got this amazing footage of the castle while we were leaving, and that wraps it up for day 5. On to day 6. Literally, nothing really happened today. We went to the Animal Kingdom. I went on Kilimanjaro. What's the name of it? I don't really know. It's Kilimanjaro. Crap, what's the name of it? I was wrong originally. It's Kilimanjaro. We also went to Pandora, and we went on Flight of Passage, and we got some pretty good food. I don't know. I think the food was pretty good. I don't know.
So you come here often?
Yeah. I think Animal Kingdom is the only park at Disney World that I do not care for that much. Epcot is kind of mid in some areas, but Animal Kingdom barely has anything to offer if you're going there for a full day. So we just went for half a day, and then I spent the rest of the day napping in the hotel room. It was also great. I went on Rise of Resistance 3 times within the span of 2 hours. So something I recently learned is that Disney rides actually offer single rider lines, which means that if you're going on a ride alone, you can skip the entire line if you're willing to sit next to a random stranger. So me and my brother did that 3 times, and we somehow ended up together twice. I don't know how it's possible either. I also got to do some rides that I hadn't had the chance to do yet, like Slinky Dog Dash. This was the first time I went on it ever, and I personally really liked it. It was pretty fun. I also got to go to this really cool Star Wars bar thing, and I got this drink that kind of tasted like Gatorade with boba in it. It was pretty good. I liked it. I don't really have anything else to say though, so I guess we'll go on to the final day of the trip. We decided to spend our final day of the entire trip in the Magic Kingdom. Very good choice. This also meant that we have to do every other ride that we haven't gotten to do yet. We were able to get through a bunch of the rides we wanted to do, like Buzz Lightyear and Big Thunder Mountain. And then we went to Winnie the Pooh. For those who don't know, this is a dark ride. And I'm pretty sure it's cursed, because we reached a point where Tigger was going, "Follow me!" and he wagged his tail, and then the ride just kind of completely shut down. The lights flashed on, the ride stopped dead in its tracks, and the best part, the animatronics were still moving. The only thing you could hear in the now lit room was the buzzing of the motors of the animatronics. We did get off the ride safely, nothing happened, and I was able to get some pretty cool footage of the, now lit, empty dark ride. It was pretty cool, I liked it. Other than that, though, nothing really happened the rest of the day. We went to this cool restaurant with an alien playing a keyboard, and we also got this really good view of the fireworks show, and, that was about it. Nothing else really happened. Day 9 sucked. Day 9 was basically the same as day 1. We spent basically the entire day driving home in a cramped car. The only difference is that we had even more stuff after the trip. Hooray! I also learned that the 6'7" kid was at Disney World while I was there. If I saw this kid at the Magic Kingdom, I would do some unspeakable things.
I'm also a future serial killer. Here's my manifesto.
Alright, so here's the haul. I got a bunch of Star Wars stuff, as you can tell. Actually, all of this except for these two are Star Wars. Got a comic book with an action figure and a coin. Some little mystery box droids. You can kind of see them both in there. You can kind of see this one. I got a thermal detonator Sprite, Jabba the Hutt popcorn bucket, little Jango Fett plush, and then this, actually there's also a Kermit thing, and then this is probably, I think, maybe the most expensive thing that I bought with my money. It's a little Haunted Mansion light. I'm trying to get it out. There it is. Try to power it on. Hey, that's pretty cool. So that's it. So overall, is it worth going to Disney World? I mean, it's a very cool park. I do think that if you have the money to go to there, I think you should. The thing is that I don't know if you will have the money for it, because that crap is expensive, dude. Holy. There are some rides that I never got to do, surprisingly. For example, I actually never went on, like, the classic main, like, Disney ride, that being Peter Pan.
Can you imagine Peter Pan's flight featuring the infamous scum wall?
However, even including all of that, I still think that Disney World is leaps and bounds ahead of Universal in terms of almost every single way. So, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for being patient as it took me a very long time to make this video. Bye!
You got the castle in the background?
Yeah, okay, say Harry on 3. 1, 2.
Where the f is Mickey Mouse, man?